Everybody body party, them go look me up and down. I go shake my head left and right, so that them go know say my gele get it shine shine. I go and got the party, so my gele and your fanda. Even mama Sikira, I see mama she soba. I know say they like my gele, but they no go compliment. If you see my gele, it go wound everybody. Gele me got you yellow. 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 Gele to fun pache. Gele me got you yellow. 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 Gele to fun, gele to set. Gele me got you yellow. Gele to fun, gele to set. Gele me got you yellow. Gele me got you yellow. Gele me got you yellow. Ewo gele yaya, lórí àjígbọ́tọ̀kọ. Ewo gele yaya, lórí àjígbọ́tọ̀kọ. Ayé ni n ò jẹ, n ò ní jìyà. Ewo gele yaya.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Please, can you reply hello, hi on the Zoom group chats? Okay. Good morning. How was your night? Welcome back to this class. We already have some outlined topic to treat today, and I promise you that the class today is going to be more interesting than that of yesterday. And I really like your cooperation yesterday. Everybody was carried along with what we were doing, and something I really appreciate. Once again, I really want to thank the sponsor of this program, the OGZ Foundation, for supporting and sponsoring one of my projects this year to actually train the both unemployed and the employed graduates in Nigeria on Microsoft Excel. Through research, you'll notice that most of the jobs in Nigeria require you to have at least intermediate or advanced level knowledge about Excel, because complaints rather today, they actually want somebody who has strong analytical skills and somebody who can use Excel to solve problems. So you're welcome once again to today's session. Today we are moving to the intermediate level in Excel. Yesterday we talked about the introduction to Excel. Yesterday we talked about several topics ranging from the basics to shortcuts to, sorry, I'm calling on people. I'm not entering the program. I'm admitting them. Okay. Yesterday we treated the following topics: basic concepts. We talked about rows, column, and cells. We talked about shortcuts in Excel. We talked about inserting and deleting rows and columns. We talked about hiding and unhiding rows and columns. We treated moving and copying in Excel, finding and replacing. We did something on freezing panes, entering data with autofill, adding comments, splitting your screen horizontally or vertically. We talked about how you can protect your workbook and worksheets. We also talked about the difference between a workbook and a worksheet. We talked about proper upper and lower function in Excel. We talked about trim and concatenation. And we also talked about sum function. So we already have topics outlined for today. This is day 2 of this program. This is the intermediate level in Excel. Today we'll be treating text function, data validation. We'll be treating formula guidelines. We'll project salary and price. Also, we'll talk about Whatif analysis. payment function, pivot table, sum if function, dates and dated if function. Also, we will talk about data consolidation and sum. Now, I want you all to open a blank Excel sheet. Just look at my screen. Open a blank Excel sheet. Please let me know if you've opened the Excel sheet, please. Just say hi, opened in the group chat. Open a blank Excel sheet. Or just type in ready or something. Yeah. And people are still opening their phone. Let's wait for them for a minute. Some people are having issues with their network. Okay. Okay. And you're ready. Now, is a function in Excel called text function. We're treating that this morning. But you can use text function in different contexts. But this morning, all we'll be doing is something very interesting. We will use Excel text function to actually get the day of a week of a date. Now, let me come again. We'll be using this text function to actually ascertain the day of the week of a particular date. Now, I want you all to type any random date on your screen. Look at my screen now. For example, I'm typing here 21st June 2020. 21st June 2020. Okay, can you delete what you just typed? And let's do this. For example, type your date of birth, for example. For example, assuming I was born assuming I was giving birth to 12 December 1986, for example. Now let's assume this is my date of birth. Please let me know if you type it. Can you see something in the group chat, please? Type any dates. Any dates. Anybody else? I'm only saying Chimeze. Okay. Wale. Anybody else? Have you typed any date on your blank Excel sheet? Okay, good. Now let's continue. Now, what we want to do now is that we want to ascertain the day of the week. We want to know maybe this date was a Monday, or a Tuesday, or a Wednesday, or a Thursday, or a Friday, or Saturday, or Sunday. Now, how do we actually understand? How do we ascertain the day of the week of this particular date? Now, this is how we go about it. Go to any cell under, type is equals to. Hello, somebody said it's not hearing me very well. Please go to your settings and check your. Go to settings and check your audio connection. Is anybody having the same issues, please? Can you all hear me very well? Please type yes in the group chat. Okay. Please check your settings, Binga. People are hearing me very well. Okay. I said click on any cell, type is equals to. Don't forget, if you are using any function in Excel, the first thing you type is equals to. Type is equals to. Now you type text yourself. Text. Now you will see the text function popping down the blue line. You can choose to double click on it or press tab. Now I told you yesterday that tab means Excel auto-complete what I'm about typing. That's the meaning of the tab. You can double click like this or press tab. Is that clear to us, please? Now, after you see that it will be is equals to text open brackets. Is that what you have on your own laptop too? It's answered by pressing yes on the group chat. Is equals to text open brackets. Now, after that, you click on the date that you typed there. Look at my screen, you see the date. Click on the date. Mine is on G8, row 8, column G. Okay. Now, after you've typed G, after you've clicked on that date, you press comma, is equals to text, open brackets, G8, that's where I type the date, comma. Now, because we want to know the day of the week, what we do is that you open double quotes. Look at my screen. Open double quotes. Open double quotes. Have you all done that? Are you following me? Is equals to text, open brackets, click on the date, press comma, open double quotes, and you type D 3 times. It does not matter whether it's capital D or small d. Type D 3 times, just like the way it's appearing on my screen. Does not matter whether it's capital D or small d. Any of the two will work. Is that clear now? Then close double quotes. Just follow me. Look at my screen. Is equals to text, open brackets, click on the date, comma, open double quotes, type D 3 times, close double quotes, and close brackets. Please answer, if you've typed this, please answer by saying yes on the group chat, please. I want to ask something that you are following me. Okay, good. Now you can press enter now. Press enter now. What do you have on your home screen? Type your answer, please, on the chat. Mine is Friday. Mine is Friday. Is there anybody having issues with Caesar at home? Please let me know so that we can do it once more. It's very simple. Is there anybody having issues? Let me know, please, before I move to the next topic. Anybody? Now let me do it again. Let me do it once more. Pick another, type another date. Type another date. Type another date. And type 23/01/1990. I want to know the exact day of the week of this particular date. Just follow me. Is equals to type text. You will see the text function popping down here on the blue line. Double click it. After that, click on the date that you've typed there already. Click on it. My own is on I8. That's row 8, column high, comma. After clicking on the date, you press comma. You open the double quotes. After opening double quotes, you press D 3 times. You close double quotes and you close brackets. Please, have you all done that, please? Type yes, type yes, type yes in the group chat. Okay, now press enter. This day was a Tuesday. What's your own answer? Okay, good. Now delete what all everything here. Please delete them.
To delete our last conversation.
Delete them. Now let's generate autofill with dates. Let's use autofill. Now someone is asking me what was the default format for the text feed. It's not default format. It's just in text, normal text. Now let me do it again. Let's assume I start with January 1, 2020. Okay. From there, I can generate other dates like this. Other dates here can be generated. Use your autofill to generate random dates. Someone is saying his own did not work. Please, did you follow the step? Okay, I'm guessing maybe it's your Excel version. Please, what version are you using? I'm using 2019. My office suite is 2019. Please, can you type in your Excel version, please, before we continue? 2015. I don't know what to say. Please, can you check your, look at my screen, check your, what's it called? Check your date settings here. Right click on this where you have date and time. Right click on that and go to adjust time and date. Make sure it is day, month, and year. Please go there, please. Adjust your date settings. It must be in format of day, month, and year. I don't know how to do it on your own. Try and check your settings. And let's continue because we lost. Time is not on our side. Now, you've generated different dates using the autofill I taught you yesterday. Now we want to know the day of these dates. Now, first, beside the first one, type is equals to text. You go to text, tab, click on the first date on the list. Mine is A1. Mine is A1. Mine is A1. Click on the dates, press comma, open double quotes, press D 3 times. Doesn't matter whether it's capital D or a small d. Just type D 3 times. Oh, someone is asking me how we got the whole date because he didn't attend yesterday's class. Don't worry, I'll do it for the last time before I move to the next topic. Is equals to text, open brackets, click on the first date, comma, open double quotes, type 3D, close double quotes, close brackets, and press enter. I have Wednesday. Now to get the others, go to this green box here, the small daddy I told you yesterday. That's the green box. When your cursor has turned to black cross, then double click on it. It will give you answers for the remaining. Is that clear now? Now let's do for months. Let's do for months. Let's do for months now. We've done for the day. Yeah? I'm coming. Let me name it. Date. This one is the day. We have here the month. And we have here the year. Please follow me, please. Now for the month now, we will follow the same method. It's the same thing. But the only difference is that when you get to where you type DDD, what will be there will be MMM. If it's for year, it will be YYY. Is that clear to us now? Please type yes if it's clear to you. Now the same method is equals to text, tab, or double click on the blue line. Pick your dates, year, comma, open double quotes, type MMM. It's the same thing, it's just when you get to month, you type M. If it's day, you use DDD. If it's month, use MMM. If it's year, use YYY. Close double quotes, then close brackets, then press enter. So that is January. Shape. Please type I, hello, yes, done. If your home worked. I'm waiting for answers. So. Okay. Now let's do for year. Let's do for year is equals to text tab, click on the dates, click on the dates, comma, open double quotes, type YYY, close double quotes, then close brackets. Then you will see the year. Please let me know if you've done your own. Type yes, type done, type hello in the Zoom group chat. Anybody with any issue, please let me know. Now you can go here. Maybe you have your January here, or I don't know what's on your own. You can go there and double click on the small daddy, the small green box. You will see the months for the remaining dates. You will see the year. Anybody, any problem, any issue? Let me know if you have any issue before I move to the next topic. We'll spend 20 minutes now on this topic, and I still have topics to go. Anybody, any issue is not working, you didn't get it. Okay. Now somebody was asking me how I generated those dates. So remember, please listen. The first thing is that I typed a random date, for example. I typed 01 2020. There's what we call autofill in Excel. When you type when you type the starting date that you want, you can generate other dates without you not going to start typing it. Exactly now. When you type the first date, you see a green box here. You know, as your cursor is moving around now, your cursor is still white. By the time you move to this small green box here, it will turn to black. Is that clear now? When it turns to black, you cannot drag down like this. Drag down like this. Then you see all the new dates that follow after the particular dates that you've typed. Please type yes if you've gotten it before I move to the next topic. Please type yes so the person asking the question. Okay, good. Now you can close that. So move to the next topic. Now, yeah, this is very interesting. It is called data validation. I will explain the meaning of data validation to you. The reasons why they use data validation and how you are the two ways by which I know that you can go about validating your data on your spreadsheet. Is that clear now? Now open the file I named data validation. Please let me know if you've opened the file. Just type yes, opened, ready. I want the class to be interactive. I'm only seeing one person. Please open that file in 1 minute. Let's be fast. I want to be fast with the class today. Okay, some people are ready. Now, in this context here, we are assuming that you're working with MTN. You are an MTN staff, and we are assuming that you are told to validate your worksheet. Now, what does validation mean in the context of Excel? Now, validation might mean different things to different people according to different fields or career. But for somebody working with Excel, when you say data validation, it means when you are restricting the type of data that is being entered on maybe a cell, a row, a column, or let me say a group of cells. Now you are restricting the type of data that will be entered on a cell. That's what we refer to as data validation. In Excel, it means restriction. I might restrict my column such a way that you will not be able to enter any other information apart from the one that I've validated to be on that particular Excel workbook or on that particular column or row. Is it clear to us the way I explained to you now? If it's not clear, please I will come again. Just type "it's not clear" or something. I will explain to you again. Now, I said data validation means different things to different people. But when it comes to the context of Excel, it means when you are restricting the type of data that you can type in into your column, a row, or a group of cells. For example, now I can restrict my data in such a way that you will not be able to enter any other number apart from 1 to 1000. So if you type 1001, it will tell you error. That's what you've typed is not in what you have validated. Is it clear to us now? Is it clear to us now, please? Okay, good. Now let's try and practicalize what I've just explained. Now, if you look at this particular MTN database, now I want to restrict the input on the department column. This department column. I want to restrict the inputs as per you'll not be able to type any other thing apart from what is here, what I have on the right here. Look at the department here, you will see account, production, human resource, manager, security, and logistics. So if I type any other department that is not listed here, Excel will tell me I'm having error. Is it clear to us now? Now, what's the first step you take? The first thing you do is that depending on what the group of cells that you want to validate, you can choose to highlight here on top like this. But if you are not highlighting the whole column, you can just highlight just this little part like this, like this. Look at my own. Highlight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 6 or 7. Yeah, 6. Please do that now. Please, and type yes if you've done it. Highlight that 6 I highlighted on your own system also. Okay. I will only take this topic 2 times, please. I will move on to the next topic because we don't have time on our side. We have a lot to do. Please just listen attentively and follow exactly the way I'm doing it. Then you get it. I said the first thing, let me come again, is to highlight the group of cells that you want to validate. After highlighting, then you go to data. People are still entering the class. So highlight first, go to data, open your Excel file, data validation. And when you get to data, you will see data validation on the submenu under data. Click on data validation here. Have you done that? Type yes in the group chat. Data validation. You see a box pop out. That's your data validation box. Okay. Now you see settings, you see input message, you see error alert. Now, you go to validation criteria, you see allow. Now, Excel is asking you, what type of input do you want to validate? Now, see the options there. You see any value, whole number, decimal, list, date, time, text length, and custom. Now, can somebody guess what you are validating? Which of these value are you validating? Is it any value? Is it own? Please just type it in the group chat, please. I want to see how intelligent you are. We want to validate what we have to the right here, what we have here. Now, is it a list? Is it date? Is it time? Is it text length? Is it custom? Is it any value? Is it own number? Is it decimal? Somebody is saying list. Somebody is saying custom. Any other person? Somebody is saying text. We are validating list because it's a list of departments. So the answer is list. Click on list, please. Click on list. Click on list. Click on list. Now you see these two things, ignore blank and incel drop down. Please make sure you uncheck these two. I will tell you the reason why you need to uncheck them. If you don't uncheck them, it will sit as a drop down. And that won't really give you your best answer. So uncheck these two. By default, it is checked, but uncheck them. It's answer if you've done that. You pick list here, in the allow here, pick list, and uncheck these two. Now, it's asking you, where is the source of the information that you want to validate? That's where you see source here. Source here. Now, you make sure you click on this source. Your cursor must be blinking like my own on the source. Now, you go to the right corner here. Select accounts and drag down. You must capture everything except the heading. Don't capture this department, it's just the heading. Click on accounts and drag down. Everything must be, see my own, must be captured like this. Please let me know if you've done that, please. Anybody there? Done. In your source, you see something like is equals to $K, $5, column $K, $10. Am I right? Okay, now go to input message. The input message and the error alert, they are optional. It depends on you. If you want to use them, fine. But Excel is asking you what style do you want? Stop, warning, information. If you like, you can click on stop. Title. You can say, you can type, for example, it's optional, it's not compulsory though, but if you want, you can type do the right thing. For example, do the right thing. In the error message, you can say you are a stupid boy. Just for example. Error alerts, title, do the right thing. Error message, you are a stupid boy. Just for an example though. I'm not calling anybody stupid though. So now, when you are done, type, just click on your OK button here. Then the box will disappear. Am I right? The box will disappear. Now, let's test if what we've done is actually authentic, if we've done the right thing. Now, click on the department, click on any cell under the department heading. Type any of these, any of the departments on your list here. For example, now type accounts. Type accounts, for example, and press tab. Did it give you any error? Type accounts here and press tab. Please let me know your results in the group chat, please. Type accounts and press tab. Anybody, I'm waiting. Hello. No error. Good. Any other person? No error. Now, under accounts, type production. Type production and press tab. For people that didn't get this, please, I will do it again one more time before I'm to. I won't it after this next attempt. I won't do it again. So just follow me. Now, for those that got this, please type any other department that is not in the list that you've already validated. For example, type pastor and press tab. What happened? Type pastor and press tab. Type pastor and press tab. What happened? Those that got this, what happened when you type pastor and press tab? What happens? I want your results. You look at my screen, you see the error message. Do the right thing. You are a stupid boy. Somebody said you are coconut head. Somebody said my own is you are not serious. So exactly. So this is just an example of how you can validate your data. We have two types that I know of. If there's any other type, I don't know, but these are the two that I know. I'm teaching you one out of the two. You are going to do the second one now. Now let's do it again. Close your documents and click on don't save. Then try and open it again. Close your documents, click on don't save, then open it again. Let's do it again now. For those that didn't get it very well. Okay, now did not get it. Some people did not get it. Now let's start. I said data validation is when you are restricting the type of input. Yesterday I discussed that we have different type of data formats. We have text, we have date, we have percentage, we have currency, and all sorts. Now you can validate, or let me use the word restrict. You can restrict your input in such a way that you set it in such a way that you are the only one who will determine the kind of input you want to insert on your cell or on your spreadsheet generally. Now I said the way to go about it is first thing, please follow me now. Okay, now select the cells under department column. Select them. Okay, now please answer. Okay, now if you've done that, select the cells under department column. You are not answering me. Are you still in this class? Okay. Now, after you've done that, you go to data on the menu. Please, I won't go back to this because you have this. We spent so much time on this topic. You go to data. You see data validation. You see data validation. Click on data validation. Click on data validation. You see a box, right? You see settings, input message, and error alert. Settings, input message, error alert. Now it's asking you for the validation criteria that you want to allow. Now what I want to validate is a list of departments, because if you look at my right hand side, you look at my cursor here, this is the list of departments that we want to validate. So you pick list here. As when we are validating decimal, you pick decimal, but this is list. Click on list. Now these two things here, ignore blank and insert drop down, uncheck them. Uncheck those two things. They have what they do, but that will be the second one I will teach you. Uncheck these two. When you are done with unchecking these two, click on the source. Your cursor must be blinking on the source. The source is asking you for the source of the data you want to validate on this group of cells. Is it clear now? Now you click on accounts and you drag down. You're picking from accounts to logistics. Now inside your source, you will see something like is equals to $K5, $K, $5 to $K, $10. It means you are selecting from your cell K5 to cell K10. Is that clear to you, Kenan? Now, this input message and error alert, they are optional. Depends on if you want to use it. But assuming I want to use it now, I can go to error alert and type do the correct thing. Error alert, you have, let me copy this guy. You have coconut head, for example. And when you are done typing that, you can press OK. The box will disappear. Now to test what you have done, if it's actually correct, to test what you have done if it's correct, under department, for example, type accounts to start with and press tab. Okay, now did you get any error? Any error message? Please, data validation is not case sensitive. So even if you type in a small letter, it does not matter. It will still work. Now, type production, for example. Type production and press tab. Any error? Yeah? Okay. Now type any other thing that you don't have in that list. Type supply chain and press tab. What did you see there? Just don't be silly. That's funny. Okay, now good. So that is that. Now let's try and validate the gender column also. First thing, highlight the gender column. The cells under the gender column, highlight it. Go to data validation. Somebody is saying I should shed more light on call me. To shed more light on when to choose other things in a style job. Stop. Okay, I think. Can you all hear me now? Hello? Please let me know if you can hear me. Sorry, network issue, sorry. Somebody say hi in the group chats. Hello? Sorry, it's my network. Can you all hear me now? Please reply in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, sorry. Now let's continue. Sorry about that, please. Nigeria. Okay. Good. Let's continue. After highlighting the gender column or the cells under the gender column, now you pick list here. Pick list here. Uncheck these two, please. Ignore blank and in-cell drop down. Ignore blank and in-cell drop down. Please uncheck the two. Your source, you highlight male and female. You highlight male and female. Are you done? Please type done if you are done. You don't have much time. Are you done? Hello, somebody there? Okay, now press OK. The box will disappear. Then go back to the gender, type male. Please note, it's not case sensitive. If your male is small letter, it will still work. It will still work. Type female. Any error? Type gay. Type gay and press tab. Any error? Any error? Don't be silly and don't be silly. Don't be silly. Okay. Okay, good. Now let's try the second method. We've spent more time on this topic. Don't worry. The material I will give you, if you don't get it now, don't worry. It's your first time, so don't give yourself any issue. If you don't get it now, it's not a problem. The material will actually tell you the step-by-step guide to go about it. Is that clear to us now? I'll send the material to you after tomorrow's class. Now let's continue. Now there's another type of data validation. There's the one they call the in-cell drop-down. In-cell drop-down. Now let me tell you how to go about that. For example, if I want to validate this department as the in-cell drop-down kind of method. Now how do I do that? Is that I'm going to first thing first, I'll click on this, click on any cell down here. Click on the cell down here. Just click on the cell, just the cell, one cell. Are you ready? Type ready, please. Type ready, I'm ready, you're ready, I'm ready. Type ready, type ready. Okay, now go to data, after you clicked on the cell, go to data validation on your data, on the menu. Go to data validation. Click on data validation. On the allow, on the criteria, click on lists. Now these two must be checked the way it is on my screen. These two must be checked like this. These two must be checked. Please don't uncheck them. They must be checked, the two. You see in-cell drop down and ignore blank. Now go to your source. Just what you did the other time. Select from account to logistics. But in this scenario now, these two must be checked now. You know the other one, we uncheck these two. But in this case now, these two must be checked. When you are done, then type OK. There's no need for error alert or any input message. Just click on OK. Now you see a drop down arrow key like this beside beside the cell. It's white like this. Click on it. You will see everything that you validated. Is your own like that? Please type yes, type I, type yes. You will see all the things that have been validated. You see them here. Am I correct? Click on anyone, you see it there. Click on account, click on production, you see it there. Click on human resource, you see it there. Click on manager, security, you see them there. Now, this one might not really make any meaning to you now, but by the time we do some product tomorrow, that's the advanced level Excel, then you understand the reason why you need to do this kind of validation. Is that clear to us now, please? Is that clear to us, please? For the last time, our time is past spent. Let's validate the gender info. Click on any other cell again. Click on a cell. Go to data validation on the data menu. Any value, you pick list. These two must be checked. In cell drop down and ignore blank. Source, highlight male and female. Then press OK. Then see a drop down button here. Click male, click female. You see there. Male, female. Just like that. Don't worry, if you don't get it, it's in the material. You can watch. I'll also drop some links for you if you want to do some online courses to boost your knowledge about Excel. So don't worry, you're in safe hands. Now let's continue. Now we are done with data validation. We spent almost 1 hour now. Now next topic. Open the file I named Formula Guidelines. We want to do salary projection now. Salary projection. Please, if you open your own, just reply by saying open, opened. Formula guidelines. You see 1.1 formula guidelines. Formula guidelines. Opened and ready. Are you ready? This might take our time, but just listen. Just follow me and listen. You have no problem. Are you ready now? Okay, good. Now, there are 3 sheets there. You have 3 worksheets there. You have relative, absolute, and mixed. You have what? Relative, absolute, and mixed. Now, we are assuming that you are working in a company. Maybe you are the HR manager, or you are a data analyst, or you are an Excel expert. And they say, okay, we want to increase everybody's salary using different rates. Now, the reason why we say relative here is because we don't know the criteria as to which the company is using to actually increase people's salary. Maybe it's based on the number of years they've used in the company. We don't know. But if you look at the rates here, on the rates column here, they gave them different rates. 2.50, 12.0, 12.50, 13.0. We don't know the criteria that was used to give them different rates. But your own job as an Excel expert is to increase their salary using different rates. Open the relative worksheet. Relative. Now, according to Microsoft, the formula given to us in this scenario, let me type it here. We are going to use salary multiply that sheet 8 multiply by open brackets 1 plus rate close bracket. You see that at the top right corner of your file. At the top right corner of your file, this is equals to salary multiplied by open brackets 1 plus rate. Now, please listen carefully, please. The one we have here means it is 100%. Is that clear now? You know, when you say 100 over 100, that is 1. That's the reason why you see 1 there. It's like you are saying 100% plus the additional rate you are adding. Is that clear now? Like we are saying, for example, 102.50% of the current salary. Don't worry, you get it. Just keep calm. It's not a big deal. Now, click on the new salary cell, under the new salary cell, the first cell there. That's the I6. Please type ready if you are ready. If you are ready there. In this scenario, we are assuming that you are an HR officer, HR assistant, data analyst, or somebody that knows how to use Excel well. Or you're a financial analyst or whatever. Or you're a payroll administrator. And you are asked to increase everybody's salary. And you are asked to give a report about the new increment. Now click on your I6. Just look at my cursor. Oh, sorry. Take this thing to another place. Okay, click on your I6. Are you ready? Is equals to, you click on your salary. That is the G. Should be G what? That's your G6. Click on it. Type is equals to. Click on the first salary on the list. That's the 180,000. Have you done that? Type yes. Let's be fast. Is equals to, click on the first salary. Type multiply by yourself. Multiply by that shift 8 on my own keyboard. Multiply by open bracket yourself, shift 9. You are following what we have in the formula. Is equals to salary times open bracket 1 plus rate. You type is equals to, you click on the first salary there, that's the 180,000. That's my G6. You press the multiplication sign, open your bracket, type 1 yourself. Look at my screen. Type 1 yourself. Have you all done that? Type plus yourself. Type the plus sign yourself. After you've done that, click on the rate, the first rate on the list. That's 2.50%. After you click on the rate, then close the brackets. Is equal to salary multiplied by 1 plus rate. Is that clear to us now? Then press enter. Now, did you see this? Have you seen the new results now? That's the new salary now. Increased by different rates. Please, you have the same answer as what is on my screen? Type yes. You have the same answer to what is on my screen. Type yes. Anybody with error? Okay, some people are saying I have dollar sign. Okay, I can change that though, but it doesn't really mean anything. It's just for you to get the answer that matters. To change the currency, you can click on the first one and press Ctrl Shift down. control backspace, control shift down, control back, click on the first one, press control shift down, and control, you remove your hand from the shift and press control backspace. The control backspace will take you back up. Now everything has been highlighted. You go to the currency here. Look at this place. Go to currency. Sorry, go to the dollar sign here. You see the drop down arrow. Go to more accounting formats here. When you get there, see, go to symbol. Symbol here. You go down, 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 you see Naira. You see Naira. You see NGN. This is Naira here. Click on Naira. Decimal place, this is 0. Take it 0. Decimal place, make it 0. Then press OK. Then you have the Naira currency. Is that clear now? Okay now. Is that clear? This answer, this first one already. Trying to manage time. Okay, clear. Now let me do it again. You guys will see it. One more time before I move on. What you have there, to delete it, click on the first one and press Ctrl Shift arrow down and Control backspace. Then press delete. Click on the first one, press Ctrl Shift arrow down, then press Control backspace to go back up. Now let's follow the formula. The formula says is equals to salary multiplied by 1 open bracket 1 plus rate is equals to, I click on salary, multiplied by, I open bracket, and I type 1 plus, and I click on my rate, the first rate here, and I close the bracket. After then, I press enter. Excel will automatically answer for the others. You are doing for only one, but Excel is very powerful. Excel will automatically answer for the others. Is that clear to us now, please? If you don't get it now, don't worry. The video is being recorded. So I will compress the video, and afterwards, I will send the link to a cloud you can download it from. Thank you for listening. Now, go to the next sheet, the absolute worksheet. Now, this one is different a little bit from the relative. Now, looking at English used, relative, absolute. Now, you are using the term absolute here because in the relative sheets, you remember that we use different rates to increase their salary. Am I right? Now, on the in this absolutes, we are using the same rates to increase everybody's salary. It does not matter whether you are the general manager or you are the gateman. Everybody's salary is increased at the same rate. So the rate we are using here is 8.50%. This one is different from relative. Please be attentive. This one is absolute. We are using the same rate to increase everybody's salary, whether you are the manager or you are the least person in the company. Now, what we are doing there is the same thing we did in the relative, but there's a little difference in the way we approached the data. Is that clear to us now? Now, it is still salary multiplied by 1 plus rate. But when we get to the rates, we are going to freeze it. It's what we call freezing in Excel. And we freeze by using what your keyboard, you type F4, function 4. Some people's keyboards, if you type F4 normally, it might not work. But you need to type the function F4, the Fn key you have on your keyboard, the Fn key. beside the control key and beside the Windows key. If your own is not working, by pressing just F4, you press function F4. The function F4 key, the function key is beside the control key or the Windows key. If you are using Apple Mac Pro, then I don't know what key to press to get there. But if you are using the normal HP, Dell, whatever, you see that the function key is beside the control or the Windows key. Now, is that clear to us now? Let's move on. Can we start? Please type start if you are ready in the group chat. I'm waiting. Okay, good. Now, is equals to, click on your salary that you have here. That's the G6 salary. Multiplied by open brackets is equal to salary. You click on your salary, first salary there. That's the G6 where you have $38,565. That's big money, man. Is equal to G6 multiplied by 1, type 1, plus, click on the rate here. F3. Click on the rate. Now, I told you that what we are doing here is quite a little bit different from what we did in the relative. It's called absolute because we are using the same rate to increase every salary. So you want to use the same rate for everybody on this list. For that reason, you have to freeze the rate. After clicking on the rate here, the F3, you press F4. You will see $F$3. So let me know if you have the same thing on your own laptop. $F$3. It means use the same rates for everybody on this list. That's the reason why you are freezing that rate. Please, I want to get the logic behind the freezing of these rates. You are applying the same rate for everybody. You have to freeze that rate. Is that clear now? That's the logic behind you freezing it. That's the logic behind the F4. Is that clear to us now? Please type yes if it's clear to you. Or I'll come again. I said this is different. This is a little bit different from relative worksheet because here you are using the same rates for everybody. For that reason, you have to freeze the rates. When you, after clicking on the rates, that's the F3, you freeze it. So by what? By pressing F4. If you're on your laptop, if F4 is not clicking, it's not working, press function F4, FN F4. Then close the brackets. Then press enter. Then now you have your new salary. Is that clear to us now? Then click on the answer. You will see the small green box, which I nicknamed Small Daddy. I nicknamed the green box Small Daddy. The green box is here. Your cursor is white now, but when you move to the green box, your cursor will turn black cross. See just look at my screen. Your cursor will turn black cross. Then double click where you have the black cross. You will see the answers for the remaining lists, for the remaining employees. With this now, you have projected their new salary using that particular rate or percentage. Is that clear to us, please? Is somebody there? Is that clear to us? Anybody with any issue? Okay, for the last time, please. Binga, for the last time. For the last time. I said this is quite different from relative. Look at relative sheets. It has different rates for different people. We don't know what criteria they use in determining the rates they are using for different people. But in this particular place now, we are using the same rate for everybody. Whether you are the gate man or you are the CEO or general manager or the head of department, the same rate for everybody. Please listen now. I won't explain again. Our time is fast spent. This is our third topic. I will still have like 6 topics to go. Now, you say you are using the same format. The only difference is that when you get to the rate, you have to freeze the rate. And what does that mean by freezing? You are telling Excel to actually use the same rate for everybody. So you have to freeze that rate. Now, how do you freeze the rate? By pressing function 4. That's F4. I said on your own laptop, if F4 is not working, press the F4 key. The Fn is beside the control key or the Windows key. Please, I won't come again. Please listen now. Now, I said with all the phone formats by pressing is equals to click on the salary, the first salary on the list, multiply by open bracket 1 plus click on the rate here. That's the F3. Your rate on C is on cell F3. When you click on the rate, you freeze by pressing F4. $F, you see $F, $3. $F, $3. If F4 is not working, press Fn and 4. The Fn key is beside the Windows key or the control key. Let's be fast, please. It's supposed to click on salary, multiply by open bracket 1 plus the rate. You click on the rate, that's F3. Freeze it once, only once, so, and close bracket. Then you press enter. See your first answer. Then you click on it again. You see the small green box here, the small, which I call the small daddy. When you take a cursor to the green box, it turns to a black cross. Then you double click and you have your answers. So if you have 1 million lists, Excel calculates everything for you automatically. Is that clear now? Please, I won't come again. Benga, please, is that clear? Okay. Then let's move to the next sheet. Mixed. Mixed. Our time is fast spent. We still have how many topics to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 topics to go. This past 1. Okay. Please, Olubenga, is that clear, please? Please answer. We are waiting for you. Okay, let's move on. Now, I know by now you should be able to. I know by now you should be able to do these 3. These 3, they have now 3 proposals. Proposal 1, you are using 8.25%. Proposal 2, you are using 10%. Proposal 3, you are using 12%. Now, how do you go about it? The method we use in the relative worksheet is what we are using here. The method used in the relative, when you get to the rate, you will freeze it. Please, can we all try that now? That's our classwork. Let's try it. If you get error, well, it's not a big deal. It might be your first time. So can we all try that in 3 minutes, or just give 5 minutes to do that? Proposal 1, use 8 points. If you've done it, can you screenshot it and send it to the group chat? Let me see your results. I'll still do it though, but I want you just to try. Try your best. The difference is that when you get to the rate, you will freeze the rate by pressing F4. How do I send to the group? Look at the chart. You will see, look at my, you see file here. what you see here. You can pick it from here. I don't know if you're using phone or the laptop to watch. If it's phone, you can just you can. Someone is just sending the class. I don't know. Don't worry, it's being recorded though, so you can actually watch the video later. Don't worry, because if you can't send, don't worry. It's not a problem. But if you can send, please try and send. If you can send, send. If you can't send, no worry. Yes. Kamira Abagide, you got this very right. The answer is correct. The answer is very, very correct. Akitoye or Ilami, please try to type in your first answer. Then tell me why you can click on the answer you got on that small diary on the green box. Double click on that green box when it comes to a black cross. You see the remaining answers for the remaining employees there. Is that clear? Yes, Femi Ade Dipe, you got the answer. Eva Ojo, you got the answer. Oh, that's good. Mama, that's good. Oh yeah, everybody. I'm waiting for your answers. Olubenga, your answer. Anybody? Okay, now let me do it. Proposal 1 is equals to salary, that's my G6, multiplied by open bracket 1 plus rate. Pick my rate here, F3. I freeze my rate. I close my bracket. I press enter. Then from there, I can double click here. I have my first proposal. Second proposal, the same method, is equals to pick my salary, multiply by open bracket 1 plus, I pick my second rate, that's 10%. I freeze it, $G, $3, close brackets, then enter. I double click here on the small daddy. Same thing applies to proposal 3. Is equals to click on salary, multiply by open bracket 1 plus, I pick my rate, that's 12%. I freeze it and I close brackets, then press enter. And I have answers for the remaining. That is all I will teach you about. Now you can apply this too. Before I close this topic, you can apply this to if you are projecting. Okay, somebody sent his own. If you are projecting if you are projecting the new price for a product, is that clear to us now? Okay, thank you. Next topic. Now, that is something that is very, very interesting. Just what we call what if analysis. in Excel. In brackets, I'm talking about discussing scenario manager. Scenario manager, what if analysis. That's our next topic. What if, now open the file I named what if analysis. Let me show you something very magical on Excel. Please let me know if you have opened the file. What if analysis? Type open, ready, yes, I'm here. Are we ready? Are we ready, please? What if analysis? Olubenga, are you ready? Tell me, why are you ready? Now, type in any rate here. Any rate here. For example, I can type, for example, I can type 25%. Please, can you increase the salary with these rates? With what we did the formula guideline? What we did on the absolute sheet? Please get the new salary, please. With these rates, 25%. Please do that in 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes. Let me know if you are done. Can you all hear me now? It's Nigerian network. Oh. This is Nigeria. Please, have you done what I told you to do? Have you done that now, please? Have you increased this? Has it gotten their new salary now? The rates. Please answer me if you've done that. Is somebody there? Okay. Let me do, let me do it now. Just give me a minute. Are we ready? Okay. Is equals to, pick your first salary here. Salary. Sorry. Let me come again. Is there anything on your New salary, please delete it, please. Please, if you have anything there, please delete it. Have you all done that? Okay, now let's continue. Type any rate here, 25% for example. 25%. Now, I want to project their new salary using 25%. Abi, how do I go about it? Is equals to salary here, that's my G4, multiplied by open bracket 1 plus the rate here. It's equal to salary, that's my G4, multiplied by open bracket 1 plus the rate that you are using. Eh? Then press F4 to freeze the rate. You freeze when you are using the same rate for everybody. That's when you freeze. Is that clear now? Then close the bracket. Are we ready? Type yes. So. Okay. Then press enter. You see the first increment, Abi? Then double click here to see the remaining answers. Is that clear now? Is that clear, please? Now, if you've done this, now let's do what we call what if analysis. You can use this for presentation if you are presenting in terms of different rates. You know what we did now is just for a particular rate. Is that clear now? Now let's assume you want to do for 10%, 50%, 70%, 80%. Now, how do you go about this? Please listen carefully. I'm doing this just twice. Then move to the next topic. Now, you go to data on the menu. After you've gotten the new salary with your rate, you go to data on the menu, to my cursor on data. You go to what if analysis. Click on the drop down. Click on the drop down. You will see scenario manager. Scenario manager. I don't know what you guys call it though, but I'm not an English student. Scenario manager. Click on scenario manager. You see a box pop out. You will see a box pop out. If you have anything on the scenario, please delete it. Click on it and press delete here. If you have anything here, click on it and delete it. If you have anything on the scenarios, click on it and press delete here. Does that mean if you are ready? By tapping ready on the chart. Olubenga, are you ready? Toniwa, are you ready? Okay. Someone is saying they can't hear me. Okay, now can you hear me now? If you can't hear me, please work on your audio connection, on your settings. Can you hear me now? Okay now. Hello? Okay now, can you hear me now? Okay. Now, click on hard here. Those are ready. Click on hard. You see another box again. Are we ready? Okay, now work on your audio connection, please. Click on hard. Now you will see a scenario name. Is that correct? You will see a scenario name. You can type, for example, low increment of 5%. Please type fast, please. Our time is fast spent. You can type it there yourself. Low increment of 5%. Please type in 30 seconds. Low increment of 5%. Low increment of 5%. Is that clear now? Low, W-O, L-O-W, sorry. It's not no. Adewale is not no. It's low. Aha. It's on my screen now. Low. Are you done? You can please work on your audio. It's not my fault here. Can you log out and log in back again? Okay now. Maybe you should log out and log in back. Now go to changing cells. Let's be fast, please. Changing cells. Clear what is there. And click on where you have your rates in your Excel workbook worksheet. Click on where you have your rates here like this. Click on the place. Okay, now log out and log in back. Simple. Please uncheck this one. Prevent changes. Uncheck it. Uncheck this. Uncheck. Changing cells. Click on where you have your rates on the Excel sheet. Uncheck prevent changes. Then press OK. Now clear what you have there. By default, you have 25/100. That's 0.25 there. Clear what is there. Because now we are doing 5%. So 5/100 is what? Is 0.05. Am I correct? So you type in there is 0.05. Because you are doing for 5% now. And 5% in decimal is 0.05. Now press OK. Are we ready now? Tell me if you've done it. Just press OK and don't press any other thing. Please type done, type yes sir, type anything. Yeah, our time is fast, man. Let's be fast, please. Anybody having issues now? Good. Now click on hard again. Scenario name. You can type medium increments of 45%. Type that in 30 seconds, please. Medium increments of 45%. For example, that's why they call it scenario manager. when you are done with that, clear what you have on the changing cells. Clear what you have there. Still click on the cell you have your rate. You see $L$11. That's what I have on my own. I don't know where you type your own. Uncheck prevent changes. Medium increment of 45%. Uncheck prevent changes. Changing cells. Click on where you have your rates here on your Excel worksheet. Press OK. Sorry, I think I have an issue with my own. Okay, good. Now, what is 45% in decimal? Can someone type that, please? 45% in decimal. Good. 0.45. Now you type 0.45. Good, good. Then press OK. Now you have two scenarios already now. You have what already now? You have two scenarios already now. Now let's do the last scenario. You can click on hard again. Click on hard again. Scenario name. I increment of 85%. I increment of 85%. Changing cells. Click on the cell you have your rate. $L$11, what I have on my own. Uncheck prevent changes. I increment of 85%. Changing cells. Click on the cell you have your rate. Press OK now. Uncheck prevent changes. Please, what is 85% in percentage, please? Somebody answer. Good. 0.85. Then you press OK. Now, click on any of the scenarios and press show. What happened to your new salary? Did it change? Waliola, did it change? Click on medium increment and press show. Did it change? Tomiwa, did it change? Oluwenga, did it change? Click on I increment and press show. Did it change? Is somebody hearing me? Did it change? I'm only seeing Adewale, Waliola, and Adeyinka. This is what they call Whatif Analysis Scenario Manager. You can be displaying different rates if you are doing presentations to the board managers, to the end users. Is that clear now? Anybody with any issue? I will come again for the last time. Anybody? Tomiwa? Olugbenga? Any other person? Sheyi Alasheoluwa. Is it clear? Favor Ojo. Is it clear? Mr. Irefin Adewale, is it clear? Sammy, is it clear? Okay, Egbemi, is it clear? Miriam, is it clear? Anafeoluwa, clear? Okay. Let me do it for the last time. Then before we go to the next topic. Shay, why are you drinking water there? Oh my God. Okay, are you ready now? Please, can you delete what we have? Can you delete the three? Please delete them. Click on them, delete. Click on them, delete. Let's do it one more time. Type any race you want. For example, I'm using 10% here. You can delete what you have in the now use your normal formula guideline is equals to salary multiplied by open bracket 1 plus my rate, and I freeze my rate by pressing F4 and I close the bracket. Sorry about that, Tunde about the light issue. Don't worry. Then press enter. I have my answer. Double click here. I have the remaining answers. Now I want to present to my board managers, to the board members, to the end users, to the managers, head of departments. I'm assuming I'm in a presentation, hot seat, and I need to display different rates. How do I go about that? I go to my data, I go to Whatif Analysis, I click on Scenario Manager. Then I have the Scenario Manager box displaying. I click on Add, Scenario Name. I'm doing just 2 scenarios here now. I'm doing low increments of 30%. Changing cells, I clear what is there. I clear what is there. I click on the cell I have my rate. I uncheck prevent changes. I uncheck prevent changes. I click on OK. I have my scenario values box. What is 30% in decimal? Somebody tell me that. In decimal? Anybody? 0.3. Okay. Then I press OK. I had another scenario. I increment. I increment of 67%. Changing cells, I clear what is there. I click on my rates in the Excel worksheet, $L, $11. I uncheck prevent changes and I press OK. What is 7% in decimal? Anybody? 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 Okay, nobody. I was about giving the charge cards though, because nobody answered. Okay, 0.67. Click your OK. Then I have 2 scenarios here now. Click on the first one and press show. Then you see your new salary displaying new values. Click on 67 high increment here and click show. You have the new value. Is that clear to us, please? Now, if you close that box now, go to where you get your changing cell, where you have your rates, and type any figure there, like any rate you want. If I type 9, I press enter to change. If I type 91, I press enter, it will change. If I type 45, I press enter, it will change. If I type 78, I press enter, it will change. If I type 99, I press enter, it will change. It's your own changing. Type yes, it will change, you know. If I type any number, 54, I press enter to change. If I type 76, sorry, if I type 76, I press enter, it will change. So that's the magic. So it does not matter what you saved on the scenario manager box. Any value you type here in the changing cell will display new value for your new salary. Is that clear to us, please? I'm not going back on the topic. We have less than 1 hour to go. Yeah. Mr. Adewale, is it clear? Sheyi, is it clear? Favor, do you understand it? Mr. Adewale, I'm sorry, I can't go back again. When you download the video, you can watch it again. Is that clear, sir? Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's continue. The next topic. You can close the file now. We have, next topic, we have very interesting thing to do now, payment function. For those that are working in the loan granting companies, you see how you can analyze your data now. Very interesting, very lovely, it's magic. Open the 5 payment functions. We are going to put ourselves in the scene of somebody that is mortgaging a particular loan or a particular product. Now, I'll give you a classwork to, okay, if it is asking me how will she or he get the video. I said I will compress, I'm running the video right now, I will compress the video size and I'll upload it on a cloud where you can download it. I will send the link to the cloud maybe on Monday or Tuesday. Is that clear? Thank you. Now we are assuming that I'm working in a loan granting company and I'm their data analyst or I'm one of their business intelligence analysts or I'm one of their credit analysts or I'm working as one of the customer analytics support or specialists. Now, how do I go about analyzing somebody that was granted a loan and the person paid an upfront or the person paid a down payment, and how to calculate how much did the person pay per month at the rate of 4% per month or per year? Very simple. Just follow my steps and you get it. Are we ready now? We start ready. We are ready. Type ready, type ready, type ready, type ready. Okay. Good. Now, we are assuming that Mr. Tunde borrowed 34,900,000 to buy a Camry. And he deposited 15,000 naira. This is the price of the car. This is the down payment. The car price is 34,900, and he deposited 15,000 naira out of 34,900. Now we are assuming that you are giving him an interest rate of 4%. Now You want to calculate how much will he pay if he's paying annually or if he's paying on a monthly rate. Is that clear to us now? Now, I want us to get the context of what we are doing here. Knowing Excel is not just about knowing formulas on your head. It's knowing how to use the right formula at the right time, in the right context, in the right scenario. And your ability to bring out critical business insights from your data. That's the reason why you are learning what you are learning. Is that clear to us now? Now, this is the scenario. Mr. Tunde borrows so money. Or let's assume that Mr. Tunde bought a car and deposited 34,900. Oh, sorry. The price of the car is 34,900. Down payment 15,000. How much will he pay? First thing we do is let's click on where you have the loan balance amount. We want to know how much is the balance that he will pay. Are you ready? Time is equals to, click on your C2, 34,900, type minus your C3. Your C3. That's 15,000 naira. 15,000 is equals to C2 minus C3. Press enter. Have you done that? Say yes if you've done that. Say yes, please. Say hi. You have the same answer as mine. Eh? It can't be 19.5, Mr. Adewale. It's 19.9. Aha, better. It's 19.9, yeah. Now we've gotten the balance that Mr. Tunde will pay back. But don't forget that Mr. Tunde has an interest rate on the balance. Is that clear to us now? Mr. Tunde has what? He has an interest rate on his balance. So if he's paying, he's not actually paying 19.9 back. He's paying 19.9 plus the interest rate on the 19.9. Do you get the scenario now? Now, first thing is that we have the annual interest rate, that's the 4%. Now let's calculate his monthly interest rate. How do we do that? We can get the monthly interest rate. Click on your E3. First is equals to 4%. Click on your E2. 4% divided by your E2 divided by how many months do we have in a year? Eh? Somebody there? How many months do we have in a year? 12, good. So it will be is equals to E2 divided by 12. Then you have 0.003. That's the monthly interest rate. We divided the annual interest rate by 12 because we have 12 months in a year. Is that clear to us now? Now go to your E5 where you have the, if you look at your E4, you have the number of years that Mr. Tunde will pay back the loan with this rate. Now let's look at the number of months. That assuming he's paying a month, how many months will it take him to pay back the loan? How to get price is equals to in your E5, price is equals to click on your E4 where you have the 5. How many months do we have in a year? 12, she. So multiply 12 times 5 years. Say multiply by 12 is equals to E4 multiplied by 12. Then press enter. You have 60. That means if he's paying a month, he's paying 60 months. Is that clear to us now? Is that clear to us now? Please type yes in the group chat. It's clear to you. Now, let's use payment function, also known as PMT, to calculate how much Mr. Tunde will be paying per month. Is that clear to us now? And assuming he's paying per year, how much will he pay if he's paying per year? Go to your C5 and press is equals to, the function is called payment function and is known as PMT. PMT. Let me come again. PMT. The type PMT is a function. You will see the blue line popping down PMT from where you are typing from. Is that clear now? You can push to press tab or double click. You have is equals to PMT. Now the formula is the first thing you will click after the bracket has been opened. You click on the monthly rates. That's the 0.003. That's your E3. Have you done that? Type down. You press comma. Since you are dealing with months, you click on the number of months here, 60. That's your E5. Is that clear now? You press comma and click on the balance, the 19.9. That's your C4. Have you ever done that? Press comma, press 0, you return is 0. Please let me tell you this. In Excel, 1 means true. You can jot that down. 1 means true and 0 means false. 1 means true and 0 means false. So if you are returning is 0, it means you want Excel to give you the exact answer. If you are returning true, that's 1. You're telling Excel to return answers that are closely related to your real answer. Is that clear to us, please? You're telling Excel, if you return 0, that's the way I'm returning 0 now. 0 means false. 0 means give me the exact answer. If you return true, true is 1. True means give me an answer that is closely related to the original answer. Is that clear to us now? Now, after returning 0, you close the bracket. You have is equals to PMT, open bracket, monthly rate, comma, number of months, comma, loan balance, comma, is 0, and close bracket. Press enter. You have minus 366 naira. The reason why I see minus there, it means it is what? It's a debt. It is gbese. In Yoruba, gbese. Please, is it clear? Type clear. Type clear if it's clear to you. Please type clear if it's clear to you. Anybody with any issues? I will come again. We only have when I read this topic, I said they only gave us the annual interest rate. They gave us the number of years. By ourselves, we got the monthly interest rate by pressing is equals to our E2, that's 4%, because 12 months make a year. It is 4% divided by 12. That's what gave us 0.003 here on my E3. Now they gave us the number of years as 5 years, and we have to get the total number of months. Now by doing that, how we got 60 is by we multiplied 12 because we have 12 months in a year. 12 multiplied by 5 here, the 5 years that we have here, and we got 60. Now I told you that to get the monthly interest rate that Mr. Tunde will be paying, we use the formula called payment function, also known as PMT. P, M, and T. Now, we want to do two things here. We want to get the monthly payments, assuming Mr. Tunde is paying monthly. I want to also get the yearly payments, assuming he is paying yearly. Now, to get the monthly payments, I said you press is equals to PMT. Have you typed that? If yours is not showing minus, please, it does not matter. Is that clear now? Is equals to PMT. Please type that. You see the PMT function popping down the blue line here. You can choose to press tab or double click on the function here on the blue line. Then you have is equals to PMT open bracket. The first thing you click on, since you are dealing with monthly payments, so everything you are clicking on has to do with months. The first thing you do is to click on the monthly rate that we have here on our E3. Click on your monthly interest rate, that's the E3. You press comma, you type comma rather, and you click on the number of months, that's 60, that's the E5. Have you done that? Then press comma again, then click on the loan balance. Is balance, that's the 19,900. Have you done that? Then you press comma, then you are returning a 0. I told you that in Excel, the 0 means false and 1 means true. When you return a 0, you return false. And false means you are telling Excel, give me my exact answer. But if you return 1, which is true, you are telling Excel, give me an answer that is related to my answer. But if you are returning false, that is 0, you are telling Excel, give me my exact and correct answer, not answer that are close to my answer. Is that clear to us now? Then you close the bracket. Then you press enter. Then you have minus 306 naira. So that means if Mr. Tunde is to be paying monthly, he will be paying 366 naira per month. Is that clear to us now? Please type yes in the group chat. Now, let's do the same thing for year. Let's do the same thing for yearly payment. Type yearly payment under the monthly payment. Type yearly payment under the monthly payment. Now, we want to assume that Mr. Tunde wants to be paying per year. How much will Mr. Tunde pay if he's paying per year? Now, you are following the same method. Just follow me. Is equals to okay, now is saying I am worried about the replication of monthly payments in some of the cells. Okay, leave that, please. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Now is equals to PMT. See your PMT function here. Double click it. You know the other one, the monthly payment. What we did was we picked the monthly rate first, comma the number of months, comma the loan balance, and we return the zero and close bracket. So this one will now be what? This one will be the annual interest rate as your E2, comma the number of years, that's your E4. Is that clear now? Comma the loan balance, that's the 99. That's your C4, comma, and you return 0. That is false. Then close bracket is equals to PMT, open bracket, E2, comma, E4, comma, C4, comma, 0, close bracket. Then press enter. You have 4,470.08. Is that correct? Please change it to Naira, please. Change your symbol to Naira. Change your symbol to Naira. Excel by default is dollar. Now that's your answer. Now, assuming Saturday is paying yearly rather. Saturday will be paying 4,470 Naira. You reply if it's clear to you, reply by pressing yes. If it's not clear, let me come one more time for the last time, then move to the next topic. Next topic is pivot table. I'm waiting, anybody, 1 minute. Okay, you can close the file. Okay, before you close the file, please open a blank Excel sheet. Let me see how intelligent we are. Open a blank Excel sheet. Look at my screen. Open a blank Excel sheet. Now, I want to try how intelligent we are. Are we ready now? Type ready, type yes in the group chat if you are ready. We have 15 minutes to go. Let's be attentive. Okay. Now, assuming I'm working with this very popular company, Easy Buy, or let me say I want to buy a phone with them. They sell phone on mortgage, right? Easy Buy. Now, type the one typing. Phone price. Phone price. The price of I want to buy maybe an iPhone X. I don't know how much they sell it though. I'm not using iPhone. But assuming iPhone X is like 250,000 Naira. Type it there like that. And Easy Buy is telling me, Mr. Gwenga, you don't have to have all the money. Don't worry. You can just pay deposits and you can pay the remaining on mortgage. Okay, no problem. That's very cool stuff. How do I go about it? The phone price is 20,000 and I can only deposit based on my financial ability. I only have 120,000 naira with me that I can pay at the moment. And Easy Buy is telling me, okay, you pay for just 6 months at the rate of 5% per month. Okay, 5% per month. Monthly rate. Monthly rate, 5% per month. Don't worry, you can pay for just 6 months. Number of months. Number of months, 6. Now, in 4 minutes, can we try and do this? In 4 minutes, can we do this, please? Can anybody just try? I'll still do the correction, but just try and get the answer. I want to buy a phone with Easy Buy. The phone price is 2,000, and I have only 120,000 to deposit. It's based on my current financial ability. And Easy Buy is telling me, don't worry, you can pay for 6 months in installments, and you can pay at the rate of 5% per month. What will be my monthly payment? Monthly payment. Somebody try, just try. Whether you get it or not, just try. 4 minutes. Anybody? Anybody? I'm seeing only 2 answers here. Two minutes more. Anybody? One minute more. 1 minute more. Anybody? Okay, I'm seeing one more answer here. That's good. Okay, now let me do it. Now the first thing, don't forget, is to get the balance. The loan balance. How do I do that? Is equals to 250,000 naira minus the deposit. That's my D5 minus D6, and press enter. So I still have 130,000 naira balance for my phone fee. Don't forget that this Mr. Wale will not be paying this exact amount, because he will be paying this money and the interest rate in total. Now, I'm going to do what I call the payment function, PMT. It's equals to PMT tab. I pick my monthly rate, G5, comma, number of months, comma, the loan balance, comma, and I return is 0, which is false, and I close bracket. Is that clear to us now? And I press enter. So if your answer is not what is on my screen, that means you are wrong. Then with this formula now, you can try again. Look at the formula in 1 minute, then move to the next topic. Anybody with issues, errors? Anybody? Okay, that's good. Any other person? Now, before we go, can you calculate how much Mr. Tunde is paying in total plus interest? Can you do that in 2 minutes, please? Let's try. Let's try. I know we are all intelligent. Can we calculate how much is he paying in total? Anybody? Plus deposit, oh, plus deposit, please. Plus deposit. How much is he paying in total? Plus deposit. How much is he paying in total? Anybody can try. Okay, Waliola, that's good. Anybody else? Anybody else? Please use Excel. Don't use your calculator. Use Excel. Anybody else? Okay, let me do that. He already paid 120,000. 120,000, right? Now he's paying this per month. Abby. First thing I will do is 6 months total. 6 months total. 6 months total. We copied it because it's red, it's in minus. So I'll copy, I'll paste this here as values. Let me remove the minus sign. I'll remove the decimal. Now is equals to the monthly payments multiplied by 6. Okay, just let me type it. It's not allowing me to. Okay, is equals to 25612.27 multiplied by 6. Okay, this is how much is paying for the 6 months. Then you now add this payments in total. Payments in total. Payments in total. Is paying. First of all, he paid 120,000 naira. So to be is equals to 120,000 here plus is 6 months total. Then you have 273 naira, 673, 273,673.62. You get this answer, then you are correct. Is that clear now? Please type clear, I'm okay. Move to the next topic. You can close your Excel sheet, you can close it. Or if you like, you can save it if you want to. Now let's go to pivot tables. Some people will say pivot tables. Well, I'm not an English student though. I don't know. I call it pivot tables though. Pivot tables. Now open the file I named pivot table. If you read the PDF file that was sent to you yesterday morning, come try and open that PDF file. You will see pivot tables there. It was defined in that material. It was defined in the material. It was defined in the material. I believe you have the materials. So open the material, please. Open the material. Yeah. Have you seen it now? Open the material, the PDF material is on page. Some people don't have the material, Abby. Okay, let me try and send it to the group chat. It's on page what? Eh? It's on page 3. Okay, I've sent the material to the group page, to the group chat. Please download it if you don't have it. I've sent the material to the group chat. Download it, please, if you don't have it. Download it in 2 minutes, please. Let's continue this class. We don't have much time. We have 36 minutes to go. Download the material, please. 1 minute. I'll go to page 3. Are we ready? Chimezie, go to the group chat. The material is there. You see participants on your see chat. On your, are you using phone or are you using PC? Okay, let me unmute Shay. Please, Shay, please, can you read out loud what you have there?
Okay, pivot tables.
Okay.
A pivot table is a tool that allows for quick summarization of large data.
Okay.
It automatically performs a sort,
Okay.
count,
Okay.
total or average of the data stored in the spreadsheet,
Okay.
and displays results in another spreadsheet. It saves a lot of time, allows to link internal and external sources to our Excel.
Can you come again? Read slowly and okay. Again, please.
Okay, pivot tables.
Mm-hmm.
A pivot table is a tool
Okay.
that allows for quick summarization of large data.
Okay.
It automatically performs a sort, count, total or average of the data stored in the spreadsheet,
Okay.
and displays results in another spreadsheet.
Okay.
It saves a lot of time and allows to link external data sources to our Excel.
Okay. Can you explain what you understand by this definition in your own simple understanding?
Okay. Like when you have a whole lot of data, it
Yes.
helps to kind of give a summary to them.
Okay.
And when it summarizes it, it's kind of sort it out,
Okay.
and you'll be able to view the result in another spreadsheet.
That's very, very good. Very, very good. I like that. I like your explanation. Let me
Thank you.
okay now. Okay now. Are you there? Okay now, are you there? Hello, okay now, are you there?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
Can
what do you
hear
understand
me?
by this pivot table? Have you used it before?
No, not at all. I've not used it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask somebody else. Mr. Adewale, Do you understand how they define it there? Pivot tables. Mr. Adewale, are you there? Mr. Wale is not there. Okay, Miriam, are you there? Are you there, Miriam?
Yes, sir. Very well. I'm here.
Okay, ma'am, can you explain to us what you understand by pivot table? Have you used it before?
Randomly, just when I was trying to see what it's about. That's what I've tried it once,
Okay,
twice.
okay. And what happened when you tried it?
I guess just to summarize a lot data to bring out maybe um how do I explain? Maybe a portion of the data to
Okay,
another spreadsheet and then to visualize and just I was just
okay.
playing around with it
Oh,
actually.
that's
That
good. That's
was
good. I think people that are here are very, very intelligent. I, I love that. Now, let's do something on pivot tables now. It's just for us to get a glimpse of what it actually means. That's the reason why I said, okay, everybody just say something about it since I've heard it before somewhere or somehow or used it before in the office. Now, let's do something on it now. Open the file, pivot table. Open the file, pivot table. Please type opened in the group chat. If you opened it, type open. I'm waiting. Open. Open, sorry. Opened and ready. Okay, good now. Now, the pivot table is a tool in Excel that allows you to summarize quickly what you, when you have a very large data set, you want a quick summary of what you have in that data. The pivot table is something that you should use in your daily transaction or daily activity. It saves a lot of time instead of calculating. Pivot table can just give you a quick summary of what you have in your data set. Now, let's open the file now. Now, to use pivot table, there are two ways you can go about it. There's a shortcut for it. You click on anywhere that has data in your worksheet and press Alt NV. Alt NV. See it in the group chat. Alt N and V. Don't click anywhere outside your data like this. So click somewhere inside your anywhere inside your data and press Alt NV. 29 minutes to go. Alt NV. Have you done that? You will see a box. You will see a create pivot table box. Am I correct? Please type yes, you've seen it. Type yes, you've seen it. Click on anywhere inside the data and press on your keyboard Alt NV. Alt NV. Alt and N and V. You press it together at the same time. Alt NV, or press your Alt first and press NV. ALT, Alt NV. Is that clear now? Anybody? Yes, seen, done. Anybody? Is somebody there? Okay, now let's continue. Now you will see, choose the data that you want to analyze. Select a table or range. Just leave that one. Don't press anything. Don't press anything. New worksheet. Click on new worksheet. Since you want to display on a new worksheet, then press OK to take you to a new worksheet entirely. Now, if you study your data very well, so that it's employee data, right? Okay, now you're saying it's working, it works outside the empty cell, Abby. If you now go to get your new table, how will you select? So please just follow me. Okay. Now, assuming I want to know the department that is earning the most, what will I do? What will I click on? I will click on department here in the pivot table feeds. In the pivot table feeds, I will click on department first. Since I'm looking for the department that's earning the most, department, and I can click on maybe, for example, maybe salary. Look at your left side corner, you will see the department, salary, and the grand total for all the departments. Is that clear now? I click on anywhere within the data. I press Alt NV. It showed me the create pivot table box. I clicked on new worksheet. I pressed OK. When I got there, I saw pivot table feeds at the right corner here. I'm assuming that I'm looking for the department that's earning the most. Now, can you answer in the group chat, which department do you think is earning the most now from your summary here? Answer in the group chat, please. Who is earning the most? Anybody? People are saying ICT. Please check very well, please. Is it ICT? Are you very sure that is ICT? Okay, you are correct. It's ICT. Now, assuming I want to look at, you can go here and uncheck. Now, assuming I want to look at the gender. I want to look at gender according to their salary. I click on gender first, and I click on salary. Please, who is earning the most? Is it the males or the female? Anybody? First answer. $1 million. Male. Are you sure it's male? Okay, that's even so obvious. So this is an example of how you can use pivot table for a quick summary. Is that clear now? Is that clear to all of us? Okay. Next topic, we have a very interesting thing to do. But in case we can't finish in 33 minutes, that means we'll continue the intermediate tomorrow and we'll do some little advance with it. Are we okay with that? Thank you. Now close and open sum if function. Sum if. Sum if. Type ready when you open it. Type ready. Please excuse me for like 2 minutes. I want to ease myself. Just 2 minutes, please. I'll be back. Open the sum if workbook. I'll meet you in 2 minutes. I'm coming. Yes, I'm back. Hello, are we there? Please say yes if you are there. Sorry, answer quickly. Myself. Okay, are you ready now? Now, in this context, what we want to do is that if you study, before you apply any formula in Excel, please always study your data first. Study, what's that? How would I put this? Study your requirements. What do you actually want to derive? What's the insight you want to bring out? What do you actually want to do on the data? In this scenario now, we want to calculate how much each department is earning as per current salary. Although we can do that with pivot table, just the way we did it the other time. That's a short method. But if you want to use to prove your Excel skills, though, you can use sum if function. Because it's sum if. Sum if. Okay, how do I go about it? Click on your L4 at the right here. Come here, cursor. Are you ready? You start ready if you are ready. Okay, is equals to you type sum if. It's not sum if, so sum if. Sum if. You'll have seen the formula. There are two. There's sum if, there's sum if, there's sum ifs. But today you're only treating sum if, not sum if. Sum if. IF. Double click is equals to sum if. Equals to sum if. Are you there? You can press Ctrl A or Shift F3 to bring out the sum if box. Ctrl A or Shift F3. You see it in the group chat. Control A or Shift F3. Are you there? Control A or Shift F3. You will see a box pop out. Please type yes if you see a box. Type yes. 17 minutes to go. If you see a box, after pressing Control A, if Control A is not working on your laptop, please use Shift F3. Shift F3 will work on every laptop. Is that clear to us now? Shift F3 will work on every laptop. Is that clear now? People are still entering this. Okay, sorry. For those that are just joining the meeting, we are doing sum if function. Open the sum if function file. We want to know the parameter that is earning the most. Eh? How do we do that? By using what we call sum if function. Now, when you get to the ICT here, what you will do is to press is equals to sum if, open brackets, press Ctrl A or Shift F3. When you do that, on the range, you click on the ICT, that's the first department on the department list here. Here. You click on your F2, that's the ICT. You copy everything there will be highlighted. When you click on the first one, you press Ctrl Shift down key. And you press Ctrl backspace to go back up. Click on the first department under the department column in the original file, the original data. That's ICT. That's your F2. Click on it and press Ctrl Shift down. And press what? Ctrl Shift down. Ctrl Shift down. It's answer yes if you've done that. You see something like F2 to F42. See on my screen the way I have here. That means every department under the department column here as we highlighted. Then after doing that, you now freeze it once by pressing F4. So let me do it again. Click on the ICT here, press Ctrl Shift down, Ctrl backspace, and press F4. Aha. You will see $F$2 to $F$42. You will see $F$2, $F$42. Is that correct? Anybody? $F$2 to $F$42. Nobody's answering me. No problem. Okay. On the criteria means give me an example of a department to start with. You click on ICT here on your K4. Criteria means give me an example of a department to start with. Click on K4. Are we ready now? Now on the sum range, since you are looking for the current salary summary, Abi, when you see summary, it means adding things together, right? So on the sum range, you will start from the first current salary here on the original data here, your H2, and you press Control Shift down, Control backspace to go back up. You see H2 to H42. Then you freeze once. You have $H$2 to $H$42. Am I correct? Before you press OK, sef, you've already seen your answer. If your answer is not 835 700, then you are wrong. 835 700, then you are wrong. Anybody with error? Anybody with error? Nobody's answering me. Are we tired? Should we continue tomorrow? Okay, now why are you having error? For the range, you click on the first department here in the original data and press Control Shift down. That means you're highlighting everything on that department column. Is that clear to you now? Okay now. And after you've done that, you will now press F4 to freeze it. Then you will see it display $F, $2, $F, $42. It means you are highlighting from F2 to F42. Is that clear now? Okay. Now, for the criteria, you click on where you have the ICT here. Criteria means give me an example of somewhere to start from, like what department to start from. That's where you see you have the ICT here. You click on the ICT, that's the K4. And as for the sum range, when you add the word sum, it means you're adding two or more things together, right? For the sum range, you highlight everything under this current salary. Since you are looking for the current salary, you highlight it by clicking on the first salary there and pressing Control Shift down, Control backspace to go back up, Control backspace to go back up, and you press F4 to freeze. And after that, you can now press OK. In fact, you already see your answer, Seth. Then when you have your first answer, you double click on the small daddy, then you have the answers for the remaining. That is that about sum if. If it's not clear to you, don't worry. Okay, now don't worry, it's your first time. It might be your first time, I don't know. But since the video will be available to you, you can go back anytime and watch how I did it. Is that clear now? Please follow. Let's connect on LinkedIn. Also, let's connect on Instagram. If you check your mail I sent you this morning, I sent the link to the Instagram, my Instagram, and also the link to my LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, send me a request on LinkedIn. I'll type my WhatsApp number now. You can call me, you can send me hi on WhatsApp. Tell me you're from the group, from the, what's it called? From the training, from the online training. If you have any question, I will answer you. And that's that. And also, I'll say a big thank you to OGZ Foundation for sponsoring this training. It's free for you guys. So something very, and I know you've learned a lot during this free period. Although Excel is very wide, to be sincere, you can't know everything in 3 days. To be sincere, you can't know everything in 3 days. But the truth is that at least we will have gained one or two things with this training. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you, everybody. God bless. The answer is 835,700. Yes, Mr. Jovali, you are correct. That's the answer. So see you guys tomorrow, same venue, same time. God bless you. Bye. Please follow OGZ Foundation on Instagram and LinkedIn. Follow them on Instagram and LinkedIn, OGZ Foundation. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you.